three numbers and what it means to your business. We'll start off with a 29, and then we have a 150, and we have an 86. I would assume you're asking yourself, what do those mean to me?
That's the amount
And
of
your
beer Jeremy
company?
ate last night.
It could be.
That's easy.
All right. What we have here
Poor
is
Jeremy.
29%, which, according to a Cisco study, is the amount of bandwidth growth you're going to experience every year. This is the average number they came up with. Yours could be larger, could be smaller, but it's probably larger. So what we got is bandwidth growth. The 150 is actually a money number here. It's $150,000. That $150,000 is the amount of money, according to Business Week, that an average company loses every year due to downtime for their network. And what this includes is paying people to sit there and wait to be able to take a phone call, process an order, get a customer's email. It includes business that you've lost because your website was unavailable, possibly because you didn't get enough bandwidth to sustain your growth. So that's money that you will never get to see. The 86% is also tied to the $150,000. And this is the percent chance that a customer who can't reach you on the first try isn't going to come back. So if they go to your website and it's not there because they can't get to it because there's not enough bandwidth, they're not going to try you again. Somebody else is going to get your money. Now, on top of all that, you have a little chart here you can draw that shows the work that you do, which is always going up, right? You've got you sitting down here going, oh my goodness. That too. Okay, so what the things you have right now, you've got internet, right? You've got email, you have phone calls, you have Windows updates, you have Windows updates across multiple sites. You have people who want to start telecommuting into your office, right? So you can start at the top, working their way down. What else do you have going on?
You know, we're trying to do our backup to the cloud now.
Well, back up there.
We're trying to implement our Wi-Fi for our guests and employees.
Oh, the dreaded BYOD thing.
Yeah, dreaded BYOD.
Tell the firewall no.
Yeah.
Anything else you can think of y'all are working on?
Oh, we've got some secret skunk projects.
Oh, okay. Lots of stuff. All right. And all these things are driven by the people you support and the guy at the top of the chain who's always frowning, upset, because you got to grow, you got to grow, you got to grow, you got to cut costs, you got to grow, you can make more money. Now, right now, you said you've got a couple of T1s. They're bonded together, and they're dynamically allocated between your phone and your internet, right? Okay. Well, that causes a problem for you, doesn't it? Because you can only go to 3 megs, and then you hit a wall. And that's all you can do. You can't do any more than that. So, you go to the company, and you say, I need another T1, please. And they're going to say, all right, that's going to be your current payment times 2. And then they're going to say times 3 if you grow any more after that. So it's always going to be the exact same growth costs. You got to factor that in. Then you're going to get another one, and you have to ask yourself, can my current provider give me another T1? Will they be able to get it all put together correctly? And can I support yet another handoff into my devices? And the last little point here, which makes them very sad, is that every time you put a T1 in, what if they don't do it correctly? They don't bond it into the group, and it takes you down. Now, you got an 86% chance customers are going to go bye-bye, and you're working on losing $150,000 or more a year, all because it's hard to keep up with 29% bandwidth growth. So, those are normally bad things. What we can do for you is provide one device, instead of multiple devices going in your smart jack system there, with one handoff, provide up to 1 gig of service. from the get-go. So what could you do if you could go to a gig, just bam?
Great.
All right. The next thing we have is that instead of going to a reseller for the telco services, you've got one company that owns one network that can make it seamless for you. So when you're ready to grow, we're there with you.
You guys don't resell?
What's it?
You guys don't resell?
No, sir. It is all our network. We own it. We maintain it. It's ours from your building here
Uh-huh.
all the way up to the internet,
Oh, nice.
which we'll get back to in a second because we've got something else important there. We also have one number you can call with one selection on a phone tree and one team that's going to help you. So it's just one call and one team that will actually respond to you if you need something. So currently, you call your provider, they call the telco, say we need to do this, and then eventually they get back to you if they answer your call the first time, right?
Yeah, it depends.
On ours, one phone call, push one button, one guy will start helping you right off the bat. Now, you currently have your 3 meg. How much do you really think you need right now? Maybe 10 meg to start? 20?
Yeah, we need at least 10.
At least 10? Okay, so you're going to have 10 meg. Now then, unlike our competitors who, on their SLAs, it doesn't go all the way to your building, it's just their core network. We're going to offer you 99.95% uptime from your building all the way out to the internet. So it's a big thing because if you get a little cut in the copper,
You know, my rep from Tel West, he tells me all the time that that's 5.9. They have a 5.9 uptime guarantee.
for the core network, yes, sir.
Core.
Yes, sir. We're gonna that means that the part of the network that isn't yours, so they're at the CO and beyond, they're going to take you from there. We're going to take you from this building right here,
Oh,
all the way up to the internet.
nice.
All right? And then we are going to offer you something that fits in your budget. That doesn't look right. So, instead of going with your little stair steps there, you're going to have one growth path. This guy goes away.